Good day, this is Leadership TV News at noon. I am Cynthia Onwado. The Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 elections, Peter Obi, has advanced reasons why foreign businesses were shutting down operations in Nigeria, linking the development to what he called a negative medium to long-term prospect strategy, unattractive investment profile, and a continuous deteriorating business environment, amongst other indices. This is as he urged government at all levels in Nigeria to take immediate steps towards reversing the trend and keeping strategic international investors. He stated this while reacting to the reported exit of Procter and Gamble PNG, a multinational consumer goods company in Nigeria. Leadership reports that PNG had announced a limited market profile portfolio restructuring that includes pulling out of Nigerian and Argentinian markets. Reacting to the report in a series of posts on X, on Thursday, the former Anambra State governor highlighted reasons why Nigeria scares away multinational companies away from the country, explaining that the purchasing power of most Nigerians is nosediving every day, absence of the rule of law, and lack of a conducive business environment. It will be difficult to retain such iconic companies and talk more of attracting new ones. Obi wrote in part, "A few months ago, I lamented the exit of one of the top global pharmaceutical giants, GlaxoSmithKline, from Nigeria. GSK remains a top global pharmaceutical manufacturer and has had 51 years of operations in the country. The reason for their exit was that there was no longer a perceived growth in Nigeria anchored on productivity. Today, Procter and Gamble PNG, the world's largest personal care and household products company, makers of iconic brands like Pampers, Gillette, etc., is again leaving Nigeria for the same reason GSK left. The purchasing power of most Nigerians is nosediving every day in the face of the absence of the rule of law and a conducive business environment. It will be difficult to retain such iconic companies and talk more about attractive new ones." He therefore urged the government to take immediate steps to ensure that institutions of governance are put in place and actively engaging to ensure that the situation is reversed. Moving on now to Lagos State, a truck loaded with metal collided with a pedestrian bridge in Alapere Estate, Lagos, causing the bridge to collapse. The incident occurred early Friday morning and led to significant traffic gridlock along the Ketu Alapere axis. Authorities are currently responding to the incident and further details are expected to be released soon. Motorists and residents are advised to avoid affected areas and use alternative routes. Still on Lagos State, the Lagos State government has sealed 19 event centers for violating safety regulations and endangering public safety. The action was taken by the Lagos State Safety Commission during routine inspections and on-site assessment of event centers and across the state. Director General of the Commission, Mr. Larry Mojola, stated that the safety assessment exercise is an ongoing effort to achieve the Commission's goal of zero accidents. He emphasized the government's commitment to ensuring the safety of Lagosians, particularly during the upcoming Christmas and New Year festivities. Prior to the exercise, the Commission informed all event centers owners through the association about the importance of adopting safety best practices and registering all events with 250 or more guests on the Commission's website and obtaining an event safety permit. Mojola explained that the Commission was forced to seal the event centers for non-conformity with established safety protocols. Some of the sealed centers include Whitestone Event Center, Lekki Coliseum, Leisure Park, La Madison, Villa Park, the Dove Majesty, the Podium, Celebrations Garden, the Summit, Hadassa, and Tasty Event Center. Moving on now to Ondo State, in a joint onslaught, operatives of the Tantita Security Services Limited, the Nigerian Army, and the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC) have arrested a massive vessel in the coastal waters in Ondo State. Credible security sources who produced video evidence said the suspected vessel was sighted off the coast of Ondo State when it was loading crude from a wellhead. One of the sources said their investigations revealed that a combined team of soldiers, men of the NSCDC and Tantita operatives posted the vessel, which allegedly had naval personnel refused a request on board. Well, he said that the naval personnel refused a request by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Corporation (NNPC) that the vessel be moved to its jetty at Okorosa for a joint inspection. The naval operatives on the vessel resisted the request and insisted that the Nigerian Navy arrested the vessel and was escorting it to one of its bases. The source said the naval operatives had been shooting all day, thereby causing yet another standoff between the Tantita, the Army, and the Navy. Video evidence provided by the sources, which was made available to leadership last night, revealed that the naval operatives fired a barrage of repeated shots to ward off the Tantita operatives and soldiers from accessing the vessel. And now on a bit of entertainment, American rapper Bill Capri, popularly known as Kodak Black, has been arrested in Florida on charges of cocaine possession, tampering with or fabricated physical evidence, and improperly stopping or parking a vehicle. He received a traffic violation for obstructing the road. The arrest occurred after the Florida Highway Patrol allegedly saw a black Bentley SUV blocking a roadway. The police said they found the rapper asleep at the wheel and smelled a strong odor of cannabis. Awakened, Black admitted to the weed in the SUV, but police also noticed a styrofoam cup that he believed contained an alcoholic beverage. When Black exited the vehicle, police said they saw a white powder fall to the ground from the musician. Field tests alleged the substance was cocaine, although Kodak said the substance was Percocet. The arrest is the latest running with the law for Black, who was pardoned by former President Donald Trump after he was sentenced to prison in 2020 for making a false statement to buy a firearm. He served about half of his 3-year term. Now to some sports. Everton climbed out of the Premier League relegation zone despite a 10-point deduction at goals from Dwight McNeil, Abdoulaye Doucouré and Beto, and a 3-0 win over Newcastle on Thursday. The Toffees have been galvanized by the perceived injustice at receiving the toughest sporting sanction dished out in Premier League history for breaches of financial rules. McNeil pounced to smash into the top corner 11 minutes from time before Doucouré secured a 5th win in 7 games for Everton. Substitute Beto rounded off victory with his first Premier League goal in stoppage time. Victory lifts Everton 1 point clear off the bottom 3 and they'll be in the top half but for the points penalty. Newcastle remains 7th, 4 points off the top 4. Everton's fans' fury at the 10 points deduction may have eased from their last home game against Manchester United, where they staged mass protests inside and outside the stadium. On that note, we end the news at noon on Leadership TV. For more news stories, check out our website www.leadership.ng. Many thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.